All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Assumption High School for tonight's regional quarterfinal boys playoff matchup featuring the 10th seeded New Lisbon Rockets. They come in at a record of 11-13 on the year. They finished 7-7 in the Scenic Bluff Conference. That was good for fourth place. Going up against the home Assumption Royals. The Royals, a 7th seed this year, head coached by Josh Pultz. Steve Mays, Paul Jaglinski, Josh Bush here at Assumption High School for the final time this winter. Reminder that tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Playoff time, Paul. It's a beautiful time of the year, but could be heartbreaking for some here at the end.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where you just kind of hit me when you said it's the final time that the Assumption High School will host a ball game this particular season. So, of course, Assumption looking for their first playoff victory since March 3rd. So looking for their first playoff victory. 2 years ago, they won at Wild Rose, 60-47. JT Schlafer was the only player in that ball game for Assumption that would have gone ahead and played in it. He had a team-high 19 points. Beat Wild Rose, got beat in the second round. But the last home playoff win for the boys program came on March 3rd, 2018. It was a regional final where the Assumption beat Ullman 56-46. So really, it's been a long time. So looking for a little history to be made on how this goes. Winner of this ball game will advance to play Marshfield Columbus on Friday night. Yep. So a tall task taking a look at it, but a task that both teams would welcome. Got to win to continue to survive. Steve, in terms of where it goes, but it should be a good matchup tonight.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. So on the Assumption side, the big question mark tonight, JT Schlafer's health with his left knee. As you mentioned earlier, he's moving around pretty well during warmups here tonight.
Yeah, I think what they're banking on is seeing with what it looks like. I think the plan is to try to play him early, see if the adrenaline kicks in, see if he can manage it. For JT, there's no structural damage, so it's 100% can he manage through the pain. I have a feeling that you'll see him probably play bigger minutes than when you take a look at. And for New Lisbon, they come in pretty hot, Steve.
Yep. Yeah, they've won their last 4 games, winners 5 of their last 6 and 6 of their last 8, led by senior Austin Burnson, averaging just over 11 points a game. Then you got the Pfaff boys, and then Evan McCraffick, another senior for Coach Jeremiah Pfaff. So coming out of a relatively tough conference, you got Royal, the number 1 team of Division 5, undefeated this year in conference, obviously, and overall. So they've been tested pretty well in that Scenic Bluffs conference.
Yeah, I'll tell you, up and down, always interesting to see just kind of from a playoff time who throws the first punch, who's literally able to go ahead and get off to that hot start, who's able to make the adjustment. So I think this is going to be an excellent ball game. Yeah. Steve, what else we got on the network tonight? Yeah,
only 2 other games. Marion is at Pacelli, and Menasha is in Wapaka. So there have been a lot of games, obviously, with the snow and rain coming, that were pushed earlier to 6 o'clock. There was one, Spring Valley and South Shore boys got moved to tomorrow. There are a couple of games that got moved to Thursday already. So, we got a lot of guys all around the state shooting highlights tonight, but only 3 games on the network live for you coming into for tonight. So,
which is pretty fun across the way. Again, opening night of the playoffs, the culmination of your season. Everyone's 0-0. We'll see who's able to go ahead and emerge victorious, as looking forward to a good one tonight here on Zaleski Sports.
And we'll hear from our friends over at Next Step Prosthetics here quickly, and then come back and turn it over to Jeff Sullivan for our pregame announcements.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on the journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
And here is Jeff Sullivan.
Good evening and welcome to Assumption High School for tonight's first round regional contest. between the Rockets of New Lisbon and Royals of Assumption. Pregame announcements. Only water and popcorn are allowed in the gymnasium. Place you off the gym floor at all times, including after the completion of tonight's contest. If you have small children attending the game tonight, please be sure they're seated and keep accompanying them if they need to leave the gymnasium. Also, I was asked to announce that the girls' sectional game is moved from Wapaka to Adams Friendship. So all of you that are going, so you know that. Assumption to Lisbon and WIA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask that those who are able to stand, move your hats and place your hand over the heart for the playing of our national anthem, led by the Assumption Pep Band, led by Miss Molly Thomas.
All right, we are ready to go here in Wisconsin Rapids. Always a wonderful job by Molly Thomas and the Assumption Pep Band on our national anthem. Austin Burnson leads the way for New Lisbon, followed by Jamison Pfaff, Carter Pfaff, Colby Pfaff, and Evan McCraffick for the New Lisbon Rockets. Logan Eisherm, Owen Hagen, Chase Lieberg, JT Schlafer, and Parker Verwink lead the way for the Assumption Royals here tonight. Looking forward to this one as the Rockets and the Royals do battle.
Excellent officiating crew assigned to this particular ball game, Steve, so I think we're going to have a really good game flow. Also, our first shout-out of the night, Allman Bancroft advances by a victory by forfeit over Elko, so Allman Bancroft to the second round. Congratulations to the Eagles as they move on to Friday.
New Lisbon in road black uniforms, and Burnson had a set play right away out of the jump ball. Three-pointer too strong by Jamison Pfaff, and the Royals are out and running. And JT stepped out of bounds, and right back to the Rockets it goes. We've been pretty fortunate the last couple years on Zaleski Sports, have had good fortune to go down to New Lisbon the last couple years for girls softball and sectional play. And the people in New Lisbon have been nothing but great to work with.
Yeah, the view from the outfield has been outstanding. Charlie Nelson, who's probably at home listening.
He's sitting right down here.
Actually, Charlie Nelson always enjoys that place as there's a missed three-pointer. Rebound by New Lisbon. And underway, two shot attempts, 2 3-pointers. Welcome to modern basketball, Steve.
Burnson lost it, never really had control of it. It's going to be a kick violation staying with the Rockets. From head to toe for all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. Burnson with it now. From all of our friends in New Lisbon, thank you for tuning in here tonight.
Assumption in their 1-3-1 zone.
Pfaff, pull-up runner on the baseline, tipped out of bounds and off of Burnson and back to the Royals it goes.
So 4 pretty good early looks, no points for New Lisbon to go ahead and start this particular ball game. We're a minute in, 0-0 here at Assumption. Appreciate everybody joining us here tonight, watching high school playoff basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
New Lisbon also in a zone, and Logan Nystrom buries a 3 to start here for the Royals.
The number 1 by percentage three-point shooter in Division 5. Congratulations to Logan Nystrom, who will be shooting in the WIA three-point shootout for Division 5. Gets the scoring started for the Royals.
And has a tip there and a takeaway. Chase Lieberg with it. Out to JT Schlafer. He's going to try an open 3. A little off the mark. Rebound taken by Colby Pfaff.
Good to see JT go ahead and get his legs underneath him early. I'm sure he's going to want to test out that knee.
Burnson with it on the right wing. Dribble baseline, the leading scorer for the Rockets. Oh, good find there. And able to get the roll for McGraphic.
McGraphic with a nice cut. Excellent feed. I believe that was from Burnson on the assist. 3-2 Royals lead. 16 minutes to go first half, Steve.
Vrewink left elbow for Lieberg. Back to Vrewink.
Looks like that's a 2-3 zone for New Lisbon.
Back out, nice from wide open again. Three-pointer, in and out. Tipped by Lieberg, but into the hands of Jamison Pfaff for the Rockets.
If you're New Lisbon, you're playing with fire. That's going to be an adjustment they're going to have to make. Or if not, you're going to see Nystrom with about 30 tonight. You cannot leave him that wide open.
Near side for Carter Pfaff. Now in the corner for Burnson. Gets doubled in the corner. Tiptoes the out-of-bounds line, but he is out of bounds. Metallico in Wisconsin Rapids is one of North America's largest aluminum billet and slab producers. Come get to know Metallico and how their mission, visions, and values set them apart. Find your future job at Metallico and apply online at metallico.com. Didn't see that Pacelli Marion game has gone live yet. I'm sure they have. AJ Ligman, I believe, over doing that game for us. AJ, one of the best around for sure on the mic.
Owen Hagen from 3 in the corner.
Tipped, and Pfaff comes away with it. One of the 3. Pfaff over to Pfaff to Bernston. Austin, the runner, off the mark, and can't get that one to go.
If they pass it to each other down the floor, do we say they got down the floor fast?
Yeah.
All right, no more dad jokes. That's it. Well, probably can't make that guarantee either. Yeah, it's interesting to see something as Nystrom lightens it up again.
In and out there and fought for, and there's going to be a foul on Vrewink. That was a good battle for the rebound.
You know, Steve, so one of the things that you've seen when you take a look at it playing a 2-3 zone like that, you absolutely fall in love with the three-point shot, which is great when it falls. But at this point, Assumption's got to be careful not to fall in love with it. You've seen Schlafer shoot 1. I think that's Nystrom's 3rd. Hagen had 1 in the corner. I think by my count, that's 5 three-pointers already in this ball game. 4 minutes in, that's a tough ratio, unless, of course, they're going to start to fall.
Oh, good find. Pfaff to the basket. Colby Pfaff, the freshman, puts it in. Another assist goes to Austin Burnson.
Ron Board getting ready to check in for the Royals.
Nystrom on the left wing. Schlafer on the left elbow. Back over to Owen Hagen. Hagen, dribble drive, finds Lieberg on the foul line, extended. Kicks it back out to Hagen. Owen's going to try another one, lines it up, too strong, and fought for, rebounded by the Rockets. Burnson up ahead to Pfaff.
You know, Steve, this Rocket team is not big, but I'm impressed early on the way that they're able to rebound. They do a good job fighting for position, and they scrap hard for the basketball.
Very athletic showing so far. It's going to be a jump ball, and it is going to end up a turnover nonetheless. Whitetail Properties Real Estate is your premier hunting land, farmland, and recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com.
Of course, Brian Roosh, great friend of the Assumption program. We appreciate him and the support. Give him a call today. He'll help you find some opportunities to get some hunting land. Turkey season's got to be right on the corner, Steve, right?
Yeah, can't be too far away.
Work with Brian. He'll help you gobble up that land.
Blocked by McCraffick. There's Pfaff in the corner.
McCraffick's got a little bit of a sneaky length to him there. He had a nice little vertical. It's pretty rare that you see JT's shot get blocked like that, but it's a pretty explosive vertical.
McCraffick trying to get it down to McCraffick and kicked out of bounds. Have Quality Plus Printing design and print for you. Invitations, tickets, booklets, and banners, and so much more. Visit Quality Plus Printing on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids or at qpprinting.com. Quality Plus Printing, getting your words out. Got a game going on across town as well over at the Lincoln Fieldhouse. As most Tuesday Division I games, more so a play-in game over in Wisconsin Rapids, and a 3-second violation called on the Rockets.
So 13:03 here to go in the first half. 4-3 New Lisbon ahead of Assumption. First time running up and down the floor, you can see JT looks a little labored on that particular leg. I'll be curious to see on how long Coach Paltz gives him before he comes over and asks him how he's doing.
J.J. Oswald into the game for the Royals. Schlafer finds Board. Back out. Nystrom's going to line it up again. And short. McCraffick with the rebound. Foul is going to be called on J.J. Oswald.
Again, Steve, those are outstanding looks. I don't want to undersell them, but that's got to be number 8 in the first half so far. Like, they're falling in love with that shot. You got to be able to work that zone inside out, get some cuts. Again, you certainly want high percentage shots there, but when they don't fall, it's dangerous.
Man-to-man defense now for the Royals. Joseph Asbury into the game for the Rockets, number 2. He stands at the free throw line right now.
In for Assumption, number 21, Trey France.
And fades, finishes.
And I'm not sure if we mentioned into the ballgame for Assumption, number 12, J.J. Oswald. 6-3, New Lisbon with the lead, 12:23 here to go.
Colby Pfaff has 4, the freshman for the Rockets. Right side, Oswald skips it across to France, nearly tipped by Asbury. Near side, Oswald over to Board at the free throw line. Trey France.
One more.
Nystrom kicks out to Schlafer for 3. Well short. Rebounded by McCraffick for the Rockets.
The way that JT attacks and gets to the basket, I think if you're New Lisbon, you probably got to live with that shot all night long.
Pfaff out to Burnson. Goes baseline. And there's going to be an offensive foul called on Colby Pfaff on the screen.
So, Steve, maybe it's just the 2-3 zone and the shot selection. Maybe it's JT's leg. But for a kid that averages 20 points a ball game, we are 6 minutes into this ball game, 6 minutes plus, and JT's not on the scoreboard. When's the last time you watched the Assumption Royal ball game and said that?
Yeah, it's been a while. That's for sure. Or ever. Or never.
I was just going to say, I've been watching him since a freshman. I mean, the way he scores the ball so prolifically, and I'm sure he's going to get there. It's an interesting start. Speaking of the devil.
Yeah, there's going to be a jump ball. Yeah, that was a good call. That was good defense by the Rockets.
That zone is so compacted. There's just not a whole lot of room to go ahead and operate in through there.
Chase Lieberg back into the game. Siraj Grewal in for the first time for the Rockets. Number 42, the sophomore.
Okay, sorry. Couldn't resist myself. I got that on my system. I feel better now.
Asbury into the front court for New Lisbon. Kicks out to Pfaff. That is Jamison Pfaff against J.J. Oswald. Down low to Grewal. Tall sophomore kicks it out.
Nice defense there by Chase Lieberg going ahead and walling him up.
Goes baseline. Grewal can't finish. And out of bounds off of Grewal to the Royals it goes. Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Visit Ritchie Funeral Home or find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Whole bunch of games coming up for you on Thursday. We'll go through those at halftime all around the state coming to you on Thursday night. JT cuts to the basket, gets triple teamed. The up and under off the mark. Grewal with the rebound. Burnson with it.
10:35 to go. 6-3 New Lisbon with the basketball.
There's Pfaff.
And the lead by 3.
Try to find Asbury cutting to the basket. Did not cut. Joseph Asbury with it now against Logan Nystrom. Lost it. Good defense there by J.J. Oswald. Oswald pass up ahead to Schlafer. Finger rolls it in for JT.
Really a nice tip pass by J.J. Oswald. That's supposed to catch that, maybe take an opportunity to travel. Just tipped it ahead, let JT go ahead and go to work. 6-5, 10 minutes to go here in the first half.
Carter Pfaff with it, looking down to Grewal. Out to Asbury with it against Nystrom. Again, Royals out of the zone into man-to-man here. Burnson at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Colby Pfaff. Asbury on the right side. 3 getting ready to check in. 2 for New Lisbon, 1 for Assumption. And over dribbled and taken away. Schlafer, Lieberg. And up to Chase Lieberg for 2.
I think that's a good adjustment by Coach Paltz going ahead and getting to man-to-man. He was getting a little standing in the zone. Let us get up and guard in man. It's resulted in 2 turnovers, and now an opportunity for the Royals' first lead of the night.
Siraj Grewal with it. Drop steps it in for 2. Good move by the sophomore.
Second time that they've isolated him on Lieberg in the post. First time he missed a good look. Second time he was able to convert. 8-7 with 9:08 here to go in the first half, Steve.
Left side for there's Schlafer. Pull-up jumper there for JT. Too easy for Schlafer.
Much better shot selection that's happening, and you're going to get a timeout by Coach Pfaff to go ahead and talk that over.
Yeah, you're watching boys basketball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
All right, welcome back to Assumption High School. 8:57 to go here in the first half. It is 9-8 Royals as we reset things here for the New Lisbon Rockets as they put McCraffick back into the game. They got McCraffick and Grewal, their 2 bigs, into the game here against the Royals. McCraffick with it now. Near top of the key for Colby Pfaff. Dribbles through it, down low to Grewal. Goes baseline against Lieber, kicks it back out. Pfaff, Colby. McCraffick, Colby Pfaff for 3 in the corner is good. Good looking freshman there for the New Lisbon Rockets.
Really a nice looking shot. 11-9, 8:25 here to go.
Colby Pfaff with 7 here in the first half. Lieberg, Schlafer on the right block. Kicks out, Nystrom, open, triple, corner, bang.
Nice adjustment by Coach Paltz where he's put JT Schlafer into the high post. You got a little hammer pass, 12-11 on back-to-back threes. Assumption back up by 1.
Down low, Grewal turns and lays it in. No help side defense there for the Royals.
Over in Pacelli, Pacelli leads Marion 20-4 with 12 minutes to go in the first half, Steve.
J.J. Oswald's going to fire one up way off the mark, but he gets his own rebound. And you saw Coach Pfaff very, very unhappy. There's a runner for Hagen. McCraffick with the rebound for New Lisbon.
I'm not going to lie to you. Coach Pfaff is getting exactly what he wants right now out of that zone in terms of getting the shot selection that he's working for.
Colby Pfaff swings it to near side for Jamison. Back out to McCraffick. Colby Pfaff. Top of the key for Carter Pfaff. McCraffick goes baseline against Schlafer. Finger rolls it in. Nice move there by the senior.
Whew. Nice little right hand off the baseline drive. Tough angle, good finish. Extending the lead, 15-12, 7 minutes to go here in the first half.
Crossover for Schlafer. Up and under, can't get it to go, and then McCraffick throws it away. Schlafer goes baseline again. Nystrom lines up a 3 and gets it again. Logan's got 9.
Back-to-back-to-back triples for Logan. 15-15, 6:45 to go here in the first half.
All started on a turnover. And Pfaff throws it into the front row of the bleachers. When plumbing goes wrong, where can you turn? The answer is simply Williams Plumbing and Heating. Williams Plumbing and Heating of Wisconsin Rapids. Ron Board back into the game.
So Board, Nystrom, Lieberg. Verwink, and Hagen on the floor for Assumption.
Cash Pluger into the game for New Lisbon, number 34. Nystrom wide open for three. Man, oh man.
Oh, and we get our first Nystrom flex, and now he's fired up. Get ready, folks. Nystrom has caught fire and is letting everybody know about it.
And a hand check called on Logan Nystrom.
So
18-15 Assumption.
So the answer to the question, Steve, is just over 11 and a half minutes is how long Coach Baltz went with JT. I think that's a good indication that the knee is probably feeling pretty good.
Jude Keltner into the game, number 41 for the Rockets. There's Berntsen with it. Hands it off to Pluger. McCraffick. Back to the near side in the corner. Airballs the three. Does Cash Pluger, the sophomore. Up ahead to Hagen in transition. Logan Nystrom. Oh, the jab step three. Left it short.
Temperature check. He was halfway down the floor getting ready to go ahead and give us another flex if that was going to go in. He definitely was feeling it, Steve. That's a nice pulse check and a good shot. Again, jab step, got to take a look at it. 18-15 here to go. First half, 18-15, 5:40 to go here in the first half. Royals lead by 3.
Right side for Pluger and going to be knocked out of bounds, staying with the Rockets. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider since 1970. Wisconsin Rapids and surrounding areas have turned to Econ Electric. That's Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. Berntsen inbounds it to Keltner. Leading scorer for the Rockets, Berntsen pulls up. He left it short. He has not scored tonight either for New Lisbon.
And up the floor comes Hagen.
5:20 to go here in the first half. JT getting ready to check in after a quick breather for the Royals. Board, Verwink, short corner, back out to Hagen. Grewal getting ready to check in. Owen Hagen's going to line up a three off the mark, and rebound taken by Austin Berntsen for New Lisbon. Asbury with it. Far side for Pluger. Nearly taken away. And got it to go, and one for Evan McCraffick.
That's the second time we've really seen that explosive step out of McCraffick, Steve. He's got a really strong move going right. He blocked JT Schlafer's shot on this end where he had that quick burst, and there he gets one step, explodes through, finishes through contact, making it 18-17, 4:51 to go here in the first half. Can go ahead and knock in a free throw to tie this ball game back up.
First free throws of the night for either side. And McCraffick's free throw is good. And Evans up to 7 points in this first half as well for the Rockets.
Pretty pure looking shot there.
Yeah, yep. 4:45 to go. Nystrom swings around to Hagen. Download a board. Board got it knocked away and picked up by McCraffick. Evan all over the place so far here for New Lisbon. 4.5 to go. Colby Pfaff to the far side for Joseph Asbury. McCraffick out to Colby Pfaff. He steps through, gets called for the travel. One too many there for the freshman. Key Savings Bank is banking made easy, from personal banking and wealth management to mortgages, loans, and business banking. With locations in Wisconsin Rapids and Rome, you'll always have helpful, knowledgeable staff with a smile. Bank local with Key Savings Bank.
Coach Pfaff disagrees with that travel call, but I thought from up here that looked like a pretty obvious one.
Schlafer, Lieberg at the free throw line. Back out, Nystrom, Hagen. There's a 3-second violation called on the Royals. Meta Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at madacustom.com. That's MADA custom.com. Colby Pfaff with it. McCraffick at the free throw line. Kicks it back out to Berntsen.
Good defense once again down in the post by Chase Lieberg for a young man that's really not big in terms of long in terms of stature. He's a great post defender, Steve.
Colby Pfaff. There's Grewal. Finds a cutting Asbury out. Berntsen, and the Rockets reset. McCraffick with it on the right wing. Surveying the defense. Nearly threw it away. Winner goes to Marshfield on Friday to take on Columbus Catholic.
Are we still allowed to say the defending state champs, Columbus Catholic Dons?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I think so.
We're going with that.
Yeah, season's not over yet. Near side for Burnson.
Again, shout out to Columbus Catholic, who had a great season.
Wide open three is pure for Joseph Asbury.
Tall task waiting ahead of both of these particular two teams based upon how it goes. But 21-18, New Lisbon's got the lead. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Schlafer out to Nystrom. Logan again for three. Got it again. 5 first half three-pointers for Logan Nystrom.
15 of the 21 for Logan's got 15 of the 21 here for Assumption as it's 21-21, 2:30 to go first half.
McCraffick at the free throw line. Swings around to Birdson. Austin picks up. Asbury with it at the top of the key. Looking for a screen. Right side for Colby Pfaff. McCraffick just right of the circle. Resets for the Rockets. Asbury in the corner against Nystrom.
I don't know if you can hear Coach Pault screaming for ball pressure in terms of where it goes, but one of the things that you're seeing with
Colby Pfaff, pull-up jumper, too strong. Rebound taken by Nystrom.
One of the things that you're seeing with Assumption is they're playing man, but they're giving a lot of space, Stephen. It's creating a lot of really easy passing lanes. As Hagen lines up the three.
Owen a bit short and tipped out of bounds off of Chase Lieberg. Like Kerry Venner with State Farm, be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Kerry and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Kerry Venner with State Farm in Wisconsin Rapids.
Back into the ballgame are Trey France and J.J. Oswald. To the bench is Chase Lieberg and Owen Hagen. Again, Chase, really good post defense. Nice minutes for him.
And Burnson with it. Now they go back to the zone. Asbury in three-pointer. Left side is good.
It's a three-point barrage. It's raining threes for both sides. 24-21. New Lisbon with the lead. Minute 30 here to go in the first half.
3 and 5, 8. Looking for
Speaking
6.
of three-pointers.
Got it again. My goodness. 6 for Nystrom. 6 three-pointers, that is.
Logan employing his team to go ahead and get up as he's pretty pumped about the first half, and I would be too, young man. Way to shoot the basketball.
Asbury with it against this 1-3-1 zone. Birdson's going to try three. Well off the mark, the front rim. Logan Nystrom running the floor.
What a pass. JT was a quarterback for a little while. That's where you saw it. Nice pass ahead. Timeout, Coach Paul's 57 seconds. We're going to go ahead and go to commercial break. Thank you for tuning in and watching high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
57.5 seconds to go in this first half. 26-24 Assumption. Logan Nystrom with 20 first half points here for Assumption on 6 first half three-pointers.
Friend of the program, Jason Van Mildenhuizen, who we affectionally call Prentice, checking in, letting us know that the Newman boys are hanging tough with Leona.
And McCraffick lays it in.
26-26, 40 seconds to go here in the first half. New Lisbon continues to stay in the zone.
And Ron Board misses the shot up ahead to Asbury on the left wing.
Have a hard time believing that's what Coach Baltz was looking for coming out of the timeout, Steve.
Burnson over to Pfaff. Pfaff up ahead to Asbury. 20 seconds to go in the first half. Joseph Asbury against Trey France. Burnson with it on the left wing against JT.
See if New Lisbon goes ahead and works it effectively for one shot.
10 seconds off the mark. Rewall with an offense rebound. And he airballs that one. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2. Good if it goes. Schlafer short. And that is how we end our quick moving first 18 minutes. We're tied at 26. We'll take a break. Come back. It's your first half scoring. A couple of scores from around the network as well as our upcoming schedule. You're watching boys basketball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh, with so many local gems, including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows at last year's pricing. Call today.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back to Assumption High School. Get your first half scoring here. It wasn't too spread out for Assumption. Logan Nystrom with 20 first half points. Chase Lieberg had 2. JT Schlafer had 4. Logan Nystrom with 6 3-pointers in the first half. For the New Lisbon Rockets, Joseph Asbury had 6. He had 2 3-pointers. Colby Pfaff had 7. He had 1 3-pointer. Evan McCraffick had 9. And Siraj Grewal had 4 for the New Lisbon Rockets. New Lisbon 1 for 1 from the free throw line and hit 3 3-pointers. Assumption did not attempt a free throw in that first half, and they had 6 3-pointers, all coming from Logan Nystrom. Kind of just going back to their last game, Assumption's last game against Stratford. It's been, I think they played Newman before Stratford, right? It's been 3 halves since Assumption has attempted a free throw. Didn't attempt any against Stratford and haven't attempted one here tonight against New Lisbon yet.
Yeah, again, Steve, tonight, it'll be interesting to see in terms of a game plan or not. So the 2-3 zone by New Lisbon is very compacted. They're obviously willing to give up the three-point shot. But Assumption has fallen in love with the three-point shot. Now, again, Nystrom is shooting the ball extremely well, so you got to continue to ride the hot hand. But it's one of those deals. They really have not forced a lot of contact. They've had a lot of mid-range and a lot of long shots. So not real surprising that you haven't seen the free throw attempt from there. What I will say that's a little surprising from New Lisbon is Siraj has really had a nice inside presence for them. Same deal with McCraffick. Well, I've been very impressed with their inside presence. I wonder if that's an adjustment you'll see New Lisbon make, where they're going to really continue to try to pound Assumption with the size. And the other one that you got to take a look at it is what a half by Logan Nystrom. I mean, really, as impressive as anything you've seen. You're going to have to talk about what type of adjustment, whether you go box and one or whether you decide to go ahead and have a better closeout on that. Final from Phillips. Phillips beats Shawamigan tonight 57-49. So Phillips will advance to Friday night, where they'll take on Marathon.
Okay.
Winner of that game most likely is going to get matched up with the 1 seed Auburndale, where we could have yet another Auburndale Marathon regional final on the network, which is outstanding. Wabeno has taken down Newman Catholic. So just a few of the things on the Zaleski Sports program. Also, Steve, I made mention of it last week. I'll take advantage of it again. Happy birthday to Betty Aarons, my mother-in-law. Fan of Assumption, fan of Coach Poltz. Again, happy birthday, Betty. Wishes for many more. So now I'm off the hook when I go home. I'm down in the doghouse, which is great.
Absolutely. We are about 4.5 minutes before we get our second half underway. We'll take another break. Come back, get you your girls sectional semifinal schedule coming up on Thursday that we'll have on Zaleski Sports. Back after this, you watch boys basketball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
All right, welcome back to Assumption High School. About 2 minutes before we start our second half here. Reminder that Infinity Exteriors is installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors with guaranteed quality that you can trust. Coming up on Thursday, Zaleski Sports for you. Girls sectional semifinal action. First game is at, let's see, Mike's got them all on here. No, clicked on the wrong one. Nina and Eau Claire Memorial. I think that one's up at DC Everest. No, that one's at Spash. Appleton East against Spash is at DC Everest. Aquinas will take on Neilsville at Osseo Fairchild. Rib Lake will take on Owen Withy at Prentice. And Pacelli will take on Assumption down in Adams Friendship. A.J. Ligman on the call for Eau Claire Memorial Nina. Mike Wendlet for Spash Appleton East. Jason Zaleski for Neilsville Aquinas. Joe Anderson will be in Prentice for Owen Withy and Rib Lake. And yours truly will be down in Adams Friendship for the Assumption Pacelli matchup. So, as a coach, Paul, you mentioned trying to figure out how to defend a 20-point first half Logan Nystrom. Besides trying to come out on this 2-3 zone, what do you have to change?
You know, it's interesting. So, Steve, you're 26-26. You're getting shot selection from Assumption you're wanting, where you've only given up 4 points to JT Schlafer. You kind of have a decision to make. Is Nystrom, who of course is leading the state in D5 made 3-point percentage, and that's only going up tonight. The question becomes is that are you going to bank on the fact that he's going to stay that hot in the second half and you come out of it, or do you take a look at it taking a look? Personally, I would go ahead and extend it to a spot where you have somebody that has to close out on him. And you just have to talk about the fact that you can't lose a shooter, in terms of where that goes. But again, really solid first half, 26-26, 18 minutes to go here in the second half. 7 seed, 10 seed, winner plays Columbus Catholic.
JT Schlafer open in the corner for three. Well short. Rebound taken by Colby Pfaff for New Lisbon, underway here in the second half.
So, Steve, I think as broadcasters, you got to talk about it. Is it the knee is just not quite right, or is it just a little bit of an off night for JT? But, I mean, he's been short on several shots that he's been pretty much automatic on.
Yeah, and it looks like they took, I think he had a white wrap around his knee as well. Looks like they had taken some of it off to see if he can maybe get some extra extension. Oh, good pass from McCraffick. The fader off the mark. Pfaff couldn't finish. Good look for the Rockets to start here. There's Owen Hagen on the right side.
So I think if you're Coach Pulse, you get the stop that you want. You got the look that you want. You got to be happy with the start of this particular half, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Lieberg on the baseline. We'll get a score update from another Merrillwood South team here. Edgar. Mike Wenlett up in Edgar tonight. There's JT Schlafer for three. He knocks down his first triple of the night.
There you go. Again, two good looks. Important to get JT going. Speaking of just other games in the sectional, Blair Taylor goes ahead and knocks off Elmwood Plum City 79-78 tonight. Prentice also gets a win. Speaking of Merrillwood action.
Mike Wenlett says so many fouls. Edgar leads Abbotsford 41-40 at halftime. McCraffick, a little indecision there and out of bounds to the Rockets. Says every Edgar starter has at least 2 fouls. 2 have 3 fouls for the Wildcats in their lead against Abbotsford.
Well, we have the exact opposite. I think we've had 3 total fouls, 1 free throw in this ball game. Told you our crew, we got a good crew tonight. You have a lot of Woodside action.
There's Pfaff for 3. That is Carter Pfaff.
So a lot of times you'll see a team go ahead and sneak on that opposite side, sneak a shooter down on that side. Assumption lost him on the closeout, tying this game at 29.
Download of Brewing, couldn't finish. Good defense there by the Rockets. Up ahead to Carter Pfaff. Hands it off, swings it around to Jamison.
You'd like to see
and turns it over.
You'd like to see Verwing take that ball strong. He had a good look. It felt like he kind of rushed that shot a little bit. At his height and size, you'll see, I think, as he becomes a junior, senior, that's a ball he may even go up and dunk.
Whether you're catching a game or gaming with friends, Solaris Fiber Fast Internet gives you the edge. No buffering, no delays, just smooth, reliable service from a local company you can trust. Get connected today at Solaris.net. There's Lieberg, out to Schlafer. Near side, Nystrom for 3. Continues it, does Logan Nystrom. 23 for Logan.
7th made three-pointer of the ball game. Logan on fire, and again, the answer is that not making the adjustments.
Yeah. McCraffick out to Jamison Pfaff. He's going to get called for the travel. Investor's Choice is Wisconsin Rapids' choice for financial investments. Understanding markets and helping you keep a well-rounded financial well-being is as simple as visiting Investor's Choice for a conversation. That's Investor's Choice in Wisconsin Rapids. Back to a 3-point Royals lead here. There's Lieberg. Spins in the lane out to Owen Hagen. Owen into Lieberg. The runner a little bit strong in the layup.
Steve, they've just not gotten good looks on the inside of it, and that's why I said if you're New Lisbon, I know you've given up. There's a tip and a steal by Schlafer as he looked explosive on that play.
JT the Euro step for 2.
5-point lead, the biggest tonight for Assumption, 34-29, 14:50 to go. Be interesting to see if New Lisbon doesn't get a score here.
McCraffick will head to the free throw line for 2.
Never mind that thought. What I was going to say, it'd be interesting if they didn't get a score here to see if you had a timeout coming, just simply based on the fact that if you're New Lisbon, you've pretty much played with Assumption all game long. You don't want to let this thing get away from you. But McCraffick with a great drive to the basket to draw the contact for free throws 2 and 3 of the evening.
That's Parker Ruwing's 3rd foul. Let's see what we see if anybody's making us any comments here. Joe Anderson says, nice job on the call, Stephen Paul. Thank you, Joe. Joe was supposed to go to Owen with you to record the game for us, but Owen's game got postponed. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 14:47 to go, 3 points. Royals leader. Watch boys basketball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Uncle Minton wants you to ride into huge savings this tax season.
With up to 76% off furniture and Mittens pays the tax, you honestly can't miss this sale.
We're your one-stop shop for all your favorite brands of appliances.
Get the latest sleep technology for your best night's rest.
And save the tax. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses is dedicated to stretch your dollars further this tax season in downtown Marshfield.
.47 to go here in the second half. Win or go home at this point of the year. And winner heads to Marshfield on Friday night to take on the Columbus Catholic Dons.
So 14:30 to go here in the first half. 34-31, 3-point lead for the Royals and the basketball in the hand.
And there's a travel called on Chase Lieberg. Trevor Zaleski checking in, says Colby beat Crandon by 20. So Colby with the win over the Crandon Cardinals, I believe, right?
It is the Crandon Cardinals. Logan giving a little bit of an earful of the Chase. Once again, there was nobody on the outside of the corner with him except for Logan. He's like, I've got the hot hand. You got to find me, buddy, in terms of where that goes.
Down low and tipped out of bounds. Bad pass. Back to the Royals. Skees Meat Market in Stevens Point is the perfect place to find a huge selection of brats, beef, chicken, and more. Get your specialty grocery items, deli meats, and even bring in your wild game. Get all at Skees Meat Market. Their quality's with the stop. JT finger roll, can't get it to go. And Carter Pfaff comes away with the rebound.
That's a heck of a move, though. An inside-out dribble, pretty explosive. Just couldn't get the finish as Board goes ahead and gets the steal, and on the floor comes Logan Nystrom.
Nystrom, the runner, and free throws coming here for Logan Nystrom. The first free throws for the Royals in nearly 2 games.
Fortunate to draw contact on that, Steve. He went 3-on-1, and as opposed to giving that ball up to a teammate, decided he was going to go ahead and take that. Fortunate to get bailed out on that call, though he did draw good contact into the free throw line. These are the Royals' first few free throws of the night, correct?
Correct. Logan Nystrom at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And the second one is good for Logan Nystrom. 25 tonight so far for Logan.
36-31, Assumption back up 5, under 14 to go here in the first half. Assumption back to that 1-3-1 trapping zone.
There's Burnson. Again, Austin hasn't scored tonight. Oh, good pass down low. Carter Pfaff, corner 3, short. And taken by Ron Board for the Royals. Ron all the way to the basket. He Euro steps and he gets fouled and he'll go to the free throw line.
It was effective, but I would not call it fluid. His Board went coast to coast and drew the foul for Assumption, looking to extend the lead. 36-31, 13:36 to go here in the second half.
Board at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line misses well short. 15:53 to go. I think this is in Neelsville. 44-42 Neelsville on top, I believe. Yep, it says Neelsville up at the moment from Jason. Going to be tipped out of bounds by Ron Board. Mike Winlet checked in again. Edgar got fouled on a 3 with 0.8 seconds left in the first half. Then Abbotsford got fouled on the rebound after the final free throw was missed.
One of those deals. Sometimes it just goes that way. You know, you've got two very athletic teams from that regards. I mean, sometimes it just the falls come in waves, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Graphic near side. Burnson. There's Pfaff. Top of the key 3, well off. Rebounded by Schlafer. JT down to Trey France. And it's going to be out of bounds off of New Lisbon. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Colby Pfaff out. Jamison Pfaff in for New Lisbon. Corner for Nystrom. The runner there for Logan is off the mark. Tipped up by France. Rebounded by McCraffick. For the Rockets with 13 minutes to go. 5-point Royals lead.
France on the top of that 1-3-1. Good length up there. I think that's a nice adjustment as Coach Paltz goes back to the trapping zone, seeing if he can go ahead and further extend this 5-point lead.
Burnson with it on the left wing. Back out to Asbury. At the top of the key, near side for Jamison Pfaff. Siraj Greenwald into the game. Back out to Asbury. He stepped out of bounds. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. 12.5 to go, 36-31, Assumption on top. Schlafer down to France. Trey with the left hand is good. Good move there by Trey France.
Trey going ahead and isolating himself. He had a pretty noticeable advantage in the post, 38-31. As we're taking a look at a 7-point lead, the biggest for Assumption in this particular ball game.
McCraffick's going to get fouled. Are they going to count it? The continuation for Evan McCraffick.
Coach Paltz with his head in his hands, not happy with the defense. The Royals there, up 7. Again, you certainly don't want to give up the layup, but you certainly don't want to give up the layup and one, given an opportunity to go ahead and take a look at it. So 7 can come back to 4 pretty quickly.
12:09 to go. Evan McCraffick with his and one is no good. First missed free throw tonight for Evan.
Possible Pacelli opponent going forward. Tigerton up over Wild Rose, 38-18.
Schlafer with a quick step to the basket.
There's the JT Schlafer that we know and love from an explosive standpoint. 40-33 extending the lead. JT looked really good on that drive, Steve.
Asbury on the right wing. Kicks back out. McCraffick. Pfaff.
After having that first half success, New Lisbon has really not gone back into Shrage, which is surprising to me because I thought maybe they would pound them back inside. And there's a quick bucket, making it 40-35, 11:33 to go. Timeout, Coach Pfaff. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. Thank you for watching high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, welcome back to Assumption High School. Pacelli 45, Marion 11 in their game. Menasha up 52-36 on Waupaca. That's a 10-7 matchup. We've got 40-35 here at Assumption.
How about a quick hello to Greg Scott and his mother home in Mosinee watching, friends of the program. Again, it always makes me think of UW Stevens Point. Congratulations to the Stevens Point ladies. Finished last in the WIAC conference and find themselves in the NCAA tournament. Congratulations to them. As Nystrom lines up a 3, he got it.
Got it again. Logan Nystrom unconscious from beyond the arc. 28 tonight for Logan.
He's looking to flex. He's looking to hug. He's looking to high five. JT is like, just go play defense, man. But he's Logan's into it. He wants to go ahead and celebrate it. It's awesome.
Asbury with it against this zone. Hands it off and turns it over. Schlafer with the steal.
Live ball turnover, and here come the Royals looking to extend to the first double-digit lead of the ball game. Nice pass to Trey France.
Nice from
in the
open
corner
three off the back rim. Rebounded by Trey France.
He is human.
And the reverse layup, no good. Logan's going to try it again. Nope. Right elbow for Vrewink. Nystrom, long three this time, and got it again. My goodness. 9 3-pointers tonight for Logan Nystrom.
Absolutely loving it. Logan Nystrom, have yourself a night, young man. Gotta love it.
And J.J. Oswald tips that one out of bounds. 31 tonight for Logan.
46-35. Assumption up 11. 10:26 to go.
Mutual Owasso Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualowasso.com. Find agents near you. Burnson with it on the left block. Steps through, and he's going to get fouled. And Austin Burnson, the leading scorer for New Lisbon, looking for his first points tonight.
Steve, I feel like we have a candidate for the Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the ballgame.
First one for Austin off the mark.
I can remember coaching at Newman Catholic when Jadalyn Gansky had 11 three-pointers in the ball game against Phillips at Phillips. From that regards, that's the most I've ever seen a part of. With 10:21 to go, Logan's got a chance to go ahead and be in some pretty rare air.
Yeah, Nystrom's got 9 as Grewal is going to pick up the foul for New Lisbon. 10:20 to go, 46-35, Assumption on top. Winner heads to Marshfield, take on Columbus Catholic on Friday night in a regional semifinal. Trey France at the free throw line, back out Schlafer, down Vruink, finds a cutting France. Tried the spinner, offense rebound by Vruink off the mark. Rebounded by the Rockets.
You know, Steve, that's a spot where with both posts, you'd like to see them go power. Both of them try to finesse finish from that regard. You'd like to see them both just go finish with a little bit more power.
Burnson out to Pfaff, Colby Pfaff in the corner, and nearly taken by Schlafer. Burnson out to Asbury. He had 2 in the first, left that one short. A lot of contact. Foul's going to go on New Lisbon. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Owen Hagen back into the game for J.J. Oswald. McCraffick for New Lisbon, as well as Carter Pfaff for the Rockets.
So JT, Hagen, France, Nystrom, and Verwink on the floor for the Royals.
Nystrom with it. Verwink on the right elbow. Back out, Nystrom. Down low to France on the baseline. Trey France blocked, and it's going to be a jump ball to New Lisbon with 9:20 to go. Score update from the Fieldhouse across town in Wisconsin, or here in Wisconsin Rapids. Appleton West was once down 16-4. Now leads Wisconsin Rapids 38-34 with 12 minutes to go. Play-in game. You know what your reward is to win that game? You get to go play Kaukauna on Friday. So,
well, one more ball game is something I'm sure either school at this point would take a look at it. And you know, again, Rapids has got a really nice win over Wausau East this year, Steve.
Yep. Pfaff.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's one of those deals which is, I know he gets one courtesy step, I don't think he gets 2. So 8:55 to go, 46-35, Assumption by 11. 8:55 to go here as Jason Zaleski would say, we've entered the final quarter of the ball game.
Near side for Schlafer. Kicks out, Nystrom open. Doesn't pull the trigger that time. Down low, Vruink on the right block. France kicks out, Schlafer open, corner 3, airballed it. Rebound taken by the Rockets. Colby Pfaff to the basket. The scoop off the mark, rebounded by Schlafer.
And here come the Royals back up the floor pushing tempo.
JT, the runner, is good for Schlafer. Timeout. Assumption will do it with him. 8:21 to go, 48-35 Royals. You're watching boys basketball presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome back to Assumption High School just before 8 o'clock here in central Wisconsin. Steve Mapes, Paul Jaglinski, along with Josh Bush. We mentioned it at the outset. This is really hard to believe. Our final broadcast here at Assumption High School this winter. Boys and girls basketball. Boys will be at Columbus on Friday. The girls down in Adams Friendship for a sectional on Thursday.
You know, Steve, we were just talking about it. You look up as there's a steal by Nystrom.
Logan Nystrom to the basket. Too strong in the layup. France fouls it up for 2.
Good follow-up by France. So we were just talking about the fact that the 50 points on the board right now. Nystrom's got 31. Schlafer has got 13. So 44 of the 50 points scored by 2 ball players. Again, nice putback by Trey France in the hustle. I'm sure one of the things that Coach Baltz would like to see, obviously, in addition to extending this 15-point lead, would be to try to get a few other kids on the scoreboard, get himself a little momentum as they get ready to go ahead and extend this playoff run.
7:40 to go from our buddy Greg Scott. Sparta beats Shawano 72-67. They will take on Mosinee on Friday.
Mosanee's is another one of those teams, nice high seed, has got a chance to go ahead and make a run. Should be fun to watch them in the playoffs. 7:28 to go, 50-37. So New Lisbon not out of this yet.
There's a three-pointer for the Royals.
But as they would say, the fat lady is warming up at that point. Nice shot by Owen Hagen. 53-37, 7 minutes to go, extending it back to a 16-point lead here for Royals.
And off a Grewal and out of bounds. Back to the Royals it goes. Skees Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of broths, along with chicken, steaks, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Skees Meat Market on Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Schlafer gets through, out to Nystrom. Open corner 3 off the mark. Oh my goodness, it went in. Logan Nystrom hits another one. He's got 10 threes tonight.
34 in the ballgame. Timeout. And now we got a Coach Baltz fist pump. Everyone's pumped up here tonight. And on 10 threes, you might as well go ahead and flex it up, Steve.
We'll be back after this. You're watching boys basketball presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
6:45 to go. It's 56-37 Assumption here. Big story tonight is Logan Nystrom's 10 three-pointers. And now, obviously, you're up by nearly 20 points with 6.5 minutes to go as Schlafer finger rolls it in. How long do you want to keep JT in there to kind of rest that knee for the rest of the game here tonight?
I'm absolutely positively shocked that Coach Baltz did not take him out. What it tells me is that JC's telling him that his knee feels fine and that it's not an issue. That would be what my guess would be. But calling him off of that timeout, I'm absolutely shocked to see him still on the floor.
Nystrom up ahead to France. Layup for Trey France. It's layup practice here for the Royals.
And it's kind of funny that you say that, because I believe that Coach Grunhofer actually just told Coach Baltz, like, you understand JT's on the floor and that you're up 23 points, right?
Asbury off the mark. Nystrom with a rebound for Assumption. Chase Lieber getting ready to check in for the Royals. Nystrom, pull up in the lane, is off the mark. Rebounded by the Rockets.
So, Steve, I think you asked the question of how long do they stick with that 2-3 zone. I think you've seen off of the based on how the matchups have gone off of man, why they wanted to stay with the zone as long as they could.
Asbury, Grewal, back out. Pull-up jumper is good for Evan McCraffick.
5 minutes, 20 seconds to go, 60-39. Assumption is extending this lead to 21 points. Looks like they'll be advancing to play Columbus Catholic on Friday night.
And JT Schlafer is going to pick up is going to draw the foul there with 5:11 to go here in this one. And that's exactly what's going to happen is JT is going to exit maybe a little second too late after he had a hard fall.
As we all collectively held our breath watching him fall, kind of going, but again, it looks like he's coming off. Congratulations to JT on a real nice ball game. He did a great job facilitating and coming through.
Nystrom, 3, too strong. Rebounded by Colby Pfaff for New Lisbon. It'll be Assumption's first home playoff win since 2018 against Almond Bancroft. That was a regional final. And, he did not reestablish. They allow him to keep going here. They beat, as McCraffick buries the 3 for New Lisbon. But they beat Wild Rose a couple years ago down in Wild Rose. That was Ryan Shaw, 1,000-point nights for the Royals.
Yep, Schlafer had 19 in that particular ball game as a freshman. 60-42, 4:24 to go. Coach Baltz encouraging the boys to continue to run offense, spread the floor.
Lieberg blocked. Rebounded by Asbury for New Lisbon. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Siraj Grewal in the lane, spins with the left hand. Good footwork there by the sophomore.
It'd be interesting when Coach Pfaff looks back at this ball game to see if he felt like he should have used Siraj a little bit more. He's really got good footwork in the post, and he's hurt Assumption down low when he's gotten there.
Rowink with it. Back over to Nystrom on the right wing. 3:45 to go. Lieberg back out. Hagen. Owen Hagen playing in his final game here at Assumption High School. And Owen Hagen will go to the line for +1.
Nice little running floater, 2-foot floater for Owen Hagen, drawing the contact, getting to the free throw line. The Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line?
Exactly.
Did I have that right?
Yep.
Okay, want to make sure I have that right.
As Joseph Asbury will check out. Aiden Hare into the game, the freshman number 13, as well as 34. Looks like Cash Pluger back in. And Owen Hagen's free throw is good. And Owen will exit off the court here at Assumption High School for the final time. As an Assumption Royal, Logan Nystrom's career night is going to be over as well for the Royals.
Into the ball game, number 24, Brandon Peters. And back into the ball game, number 12, J.J. Oswald for Assumption.
34 tonight for Logan Nystrom. 10 3-pointers for the junior, as Grewal is going to get fouled with 3:29 to go. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling. Place your comfort at home as our highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidsheetmetal.com.
Steve, what does New Lisbon have for seniors?
The seniors are Austin Bernson, number 0. Brian Morey. Morey is in a boot at the end of the bench. Sean Fowler, number 21. I haven't seen Sean tonight, as J.J. Oswald wild shot. And Eric McCraffick are the seniors for the Rockets.
McCraffick, obviously still on the floor, has had a real nice ball game in terms of where it goes. You know, with 3 minutes to go, you start to have that realization for these seniors. Your high school career is coming to an end. Congratulations to the New Lisbon Rockets and the seniors. As you know, again, for tonight, half of the a large number of the teams in the WIA, we have a lot of seniors that will go ahead and play their last high school basketball game.
Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture. Home Furniture with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Parker Ruink on the blocked on that one by Pfaff, and then McCraffick comes away with the rebound with 2:40 to go. Assumption Columbus Catholic, it was the first game of the year at the Cranberry Classic, and for one of the teams, it's going to be their final game of the year coming up on Friday. McCraffick in and out on the 3, tipped around, and Peters comes away with the rebound. Let's see how long Coach Pfaff wants to keep his senior McCraffick in, as Bruin comes away with the rebound. Lieberg, left hand, too strong, tipped out right in the hands of Chase Lieberg as he jogs back onto the court. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids for all your plumbing and heating needs. Why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. Siler Schill, as well as James Bilderback into the game, and McCraffick will head off the court for the final time as a New Lisbon Rocket as well. Hugs and high fives all around for Evan McCraffick, and Evan had a whale of a night from the floor.
Yeah, he was tough inside out, good defense all night long, pretty impressive performance.
20-point night for the senior. And Coach Pfaff will clear his bench as the guys start taking off their warm-up tops. Braxton Steinert and Cullen Thomas in for the Royals. Trey France, J.J. Oswald will check out here for Assumption as they will head to a regional semifinal next week, or not next week, on Friday at Columbus Catholic. And we will be there for that game, 7 p.m. tip-off from Marshfield. Pfaff hands it off. The floater too strong. Rebounded by Braden Peters with 99 seconds to go.
The UW Green Bay men lost tonight, 96-72 to Oakland. Interesting decision there with hiring Doug Gottlieb, 4-28 on the year. They were interesting. I'm not sure that it was the right hire. It'll be interesting to see how long UW Stevens Point ends up going ahead and sticking with that decision kind of going forward, Steve.
5 in, 5 out coming up here for New Lisbon. Down low to Bilderback, kicks out to Peters with 1 minute remaining here in this one. Just want to give a big shout out to, as Braxton Steiner lines up a 3. Bilderback with an offensive rebound and can't get that one to go. Rebound taken by the Rockets. Want to give a big shout out to Joe Burkhauser, Evan Harris, so down on the table, and all of the folks here at Assumption High School that allow us to come in and do these games all winter long. It is one of the best spots we can have up here on the perch, and it's going to be just a big thank you to all of them.
How about a classy move by Coach Paltz that maybe nobody else will talk about? So Assumption has the ball at 63-46, 40 seconds on the clock. He decides to call a courtesy timeout so that New Lisbon can go ahead and sub to their kids. Like that's a moment that may not be celebrated, but absolutely should be. Great sportsmanship by Coach Paltz.
James Bilderback puts in. My apologies. It was Brian Morey, number 10. He is in the game for the Rockets in his final game. There's a pull-up jumper. That was a good-looking shot there for Josh Holman, a junior for the Rockets. But congratulations on an outstanding career for these New Lisbon seniors. They'll come up here to Wisconsin Rapids and fall to the Royals here tonight. 67-48, and that will do it. The Assumption Royals, for the first time since 2018, pick up a home playoff victory, and they do it in a historic fashion with Logan Nystrom hitting 10 3-pointers, finishing out with 34 tonight. They win it 67-48. Key Savings Bank postgame show coming up next. You've been watching boys basketball presented by ShedsLiver.com.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. And it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, they're like, "Oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events." So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates in a lot of these events. We love to do it. We love to know the community and the other businesses within the community. It's rewarding to see smiling faces. The kids event, when we bring them pizza, there's not just one winner, there's multiple winners. Cheese pizza is one of the coolest things that these kids love. But just seeing the smiling faces is outstanding. Probably the funnest event that we do is what you see behind me here is our coloring contest for local kids. It's a fun event. We do a lot of fun stuff with it on our Facebook page. The voting goes nuts because it's the community that votes for it. And at the end, there's a lot of participation. So that's the best event tonight.
We had Thursday grill outs. We did that. We were raising money for the Rome Canine Division. We set up in mid-June to have grill outs each and every Thursday all the way through till the middle of August.
Numerous amount of golf outings where we raise money specifically for that event through our whole sponsorships and games that we play.
My employees right now are all very active in participating in literally hundreds of events over the last 2 years that make Key Savings Bank a part of this community. We think that's very important.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, as always.
All right, welcome back to Assumption High School Key Savings Bank postgame show. As the Assumption Royals pick up a playoff win, they'll head to Columbus Catholic on Friday here with head coach Josh Paltz. First off, congratulations, first home playoff win in 7 years. Just talk about that accomplishment.
Yeah, it's way too long, first off. But the boys put the work in this year and earned a home playoff game and got off to a slow start, and then we got things rolling there in the second half. Credit to New Lisbon. They didn't show a whole lot of 2-3 zone on film, and we just got off to a cold start other than Mr. Nystrom, and we were able to get a win. So it's pretty special to win the last home game of the year on the floor.
A 40-point second half, obviously 26 at the break. What changed first half, second half? You guys scored 40 and only gave up 20.
Yeah, ball movement. I mean, that's what it was. We didn't get inside the arc a whole lot, and told the boys we got to get into gaps and kick it back out or get to the rim. And then defensively, we just put a little more pressure on. We were trapping corners to start the game, and then second half we were trapping every corner we could find, and just kind of sped them up a little bit, got them out of their comfort zone, and we got all the momentum from there.
No tricks to be had going up to Columbus Catholic on Friday. You guys know each other very, very well. What's going to take to get the win?
Yeah, total team effort. What Joe has done up there has been incredible, and we have nothing but respect for those guys. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a heck of a ball game. We're going to celebrate this one tonight and then get to work on tomorrow morning for Columbus.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations, Josh. Thank you. We're bringing in our Celestial Sports Player of the Game, Logan. Come on, Logan. Bringing our Celestial Sports Player of the Game, Logan Isham, 34 tonight. Logan, I think I used the word unconscious a couple of times. Just talk about the offensive effort tonight.
I mean, they weren't really guarding me, so I just kept shooting it. And my grandpa sent me a video yesterday. It was like, just shoot the ball as much as you can. And I got #1 in the state, so I just had confidence today.
Confidence is a big key. I mean, you see the first one go down, see the first couple go down. Just talk about how important that is as a shooter.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to make any if you don't believe in your shot. So if you believe in your shot, they'll fall in. You saw that tonight.
First home playoff win for Assumption in 7 years. Just talk about how special that is to be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, last year was a heartbreaker with the buzzer beater against Elmwood. So we had a little extra fire coming in, and we just wanted to play Columbus on Friday. So.
Perfect. Don't go too far. We'll bring in JT here, the hobbling maestro here. 20 first half points for Logan. Obviously, you guys knew where he was. He was shooting lights out. Just talk about how important that was. You not really knowing how much you're going to go to have an offensive presence tonight.
Yeah, so we started the game really slow, and Logan's shooting just kept us in it. If he didn't make those shots, we'd be down probably 10 going into the half, which you don't want to do. So credit to Logan, and yeah.
And Logan just mentioned it, a heartbreak last year here on this floor. You guys pick up a first playoff win in 7 years. Now you go to Columbus on Friday. Just talk about how important it was to pick up this win and head up to Marshfield.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere if you don't win the first game. So we learned that the hard way last year, and I think Columbus is kind of where we all wanted to be after the Cranberry Classic. It's kind of where we all wanted to go. So.
Perfect. All right, Logan, come over here. Give it this. You guys. You want to go first?
Sure. I'm Logan.
I'm JT Schlafer.
And we're in the house.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you Friday. Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Assumption High School. Royals move on. They will head to Columbus Catholic on Friday night here on Zaleski Sports. We'll have it for you, of course, with a 7 p.m. tip-off. I'll be back with you. Josh and I and Olivia will be back with you at Adams Friendship on Thursday night. Girls sectional semifinal basketball. Assumption Pacelli, 7 o'clock from the friendly confines in Adams Friendship. Thank you all for tuning in. Once again, big shout out to Joe Burkhauser and everyone here on Assumption that allows us to come and do these games all winter long. Can't do it without them, and we thank them once again. Have a great rest of your night. Stay safe out there. We'll talk to you again on Thursday right here, Zaleski Sports.